Good morning. It's President's Day, February 15th, 2010. I'm Tom Remington, and thank you for joining me for an episode of Open Air with Tom Remington. The other day I did a video commentary on Sarah Palin writing on her hand, and right on schedule, I got all of these comments, all negative, about 99.9%, all negative comments on the video, which reinforced the whole point of the video is that, that people are just, I don't know, they can't get beyond, Sarah Palin and that sort of stuff, and they get all upset about, this woman. And the point I tried to make about the whole thing is this woman wrote on her hand, I don't care. I really don't care that she wrote on her hand. Now, if what came out last week is that Diane Feinstein, excuse me, from California, there was a video dug up that showed that Diane Feinstein had written on her hand some notes that she used in a debate, which was against the rules of the debate. But she wrote on her hand. And you know what? I don't care. I really don't care. If I lived in California, I never would have voted for the woman anyway. So if you don't like the fact that she wrote on her hand, broke the rules, and made notes on her hand, then geez, don't vote for her. But why get all caught up in the smokescreen of whether she or Sarah Palin writes on their hand or what they do? Look at the message. What's the message? What's the important things in our lives besides what somebody or whether somebody uses their hand to write on? Is that some sort of a dipstick measurement for someone's intelligence? Who cares? If that's the way you choose, that's fine. That's your right as a free human being. I don't care. I really don't care. I don't care that Sarah Palin wrote on her hand. She could have written on her forehead. I don't care. I don't care if Diane Feinstein writes on her forehead or her hand or her foot or her leg. I don't care. What I care about is the insanity of people who make such an issue over it. And as somebody said, is it a matter of because they can't argue the fact of the message that's being brought by the messenger that they have to concentrate on such trivial things? Some people don't think it's trivial, and that's fine. Personally, I don't care. And but what bothers me, as I said, is this hypocrisy, the double standard of when Sarah Palin did it. Everybody just went insane over what she did. But it came out that Diane Feinstein had written on her hand, and nobody talks about it. It's not important, That's kind of the double standard there. So, as I said, I don't care what they do. I care that there's the double standard because it's not the right thing to be doing. But I also care more about the fact that it's a distraction away from the important things in life. And the important things in life is life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Okay? And that's the point of the first video, was to make light of it. It was Dana Perino, the former spokesman for George W. Bush, who brought out the point when she mentioned about Robert Gibbs, making fun of the whole thing about, writing his grocery list, ending it with hope and change, that was an attempt at humor. And and as she pointed out, yes, we all need to have a sense of humor and laugh at things, but let's make the humor self-deprecating, okay? Like Sarah Palin did, okay? She, after the fact, wrote on her hand, "Hi, Mom," because she knew that everybody had found out that she had written notes on her hand. She knew what they were going to be doing. She knew that every camera in the world would be focused on everything her hands did from there on out to see if they could find any more notes written on her hand, and lo and behold, they did. She wrote, "Hi, Mom." That's self-deprecating humor. It's pretty clever, too. Okay? So, I don't care. I care about the message that Sarah Palin brings. Okay, I care about what she has to say. I care about the message that Diane Feinstein has to say. I care about the message that Barack Obama has to say. I care about all of these people's message that they have to say. Okay, they do these other things. We can comment about them. We can laugh, but let's keep our focus on what's real in the world, and get away from this absolute foolish nonsense of losing your whole focus in life over a woman writing on her hand or anything. Anyway, that's my rant for today, and I want you to go out and have a great day, and join me next time on Open Air with Tom Remington.